What's up, guys? Happy Mother's Day. It's episode 247. Welcome back to the show. Hey, what's up? It's Jacqueline. Welcome back to the show. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday and happy Mother's Day to all the moms, all the hot moms out there, all the moms who raised all of us and got us on our way. Shout out, mom. Shout out, mom. Holy shit. Like, I don't know how I got so lucky. I could reflect for literally an hour and a half on, or I could do an entire podcast about my mom. But seriously, like I know I'm great. I know I'm what's not grateful. Yes, I'm grateful. I know I'm blessed, or I know I had a good mom growing up, and I still do. So I know some people struggle on these days, on these like Father's Day, Mother's Day, because maybe they've lost a parent or they don't have a close relationship with their parents anymore, and so it's kind of rough. So I'm thinking about you guys. Yeah, it's one of those, I guess, holidays where it's sweet for a lot of people and not sweet for a bunch of other people and whatever. So anyways, happy Sunday. I'm going to walk you through my day. It's like 6 p.m. I just overexerted myself a little bit too much cleaning. And oh, is my neighbor getting a Domino's delivery? Jesus Christ, I feel like I'm back in college. Whenever I see a Domino's car roll by, it feels like I'm in college. Like, those things would just go around Greek Row all fucking day long. Those little, like, Domino's cars. Anyways, what was I saying? I'm going to walk you through my day. I just overexerted my body. Should I set the scene a little more? I just blew up a beach ball and nearly passed out. I thought it'd be fun for Jimmy to play with, and he was so terrified of it. Like, he took 10 steps back and curled up in a little ball in the corner and was like, it was as if I blew up. It was like an alien to him. This little beach. Well, it's a big beach ball. I thought what I expected was, oh, it's a ball. He loves balls. And he's gonna destroy it, and I'm probably gonna have a I thought he would immediately like destroy it and there'd be a hole in it and it'd be like a 5-minute play session and it'd be all over. No, he was terrified. So anyways, he's chilling. Yeah, I just blew up a beach ball. What else? Should I start you off with my morning? Yeah, let's do it. So I'm cooking rice right now for dinner in the rice cooker. I feel better. I'm not 100%, but I feel better than I did yesterday. Definitely better than Friday. So, oh, and I need to clap back, I need to compliment Tim Dillon's. I have two things to say. I want to compliment Tim Dillon's take on Clubhouse. I thought that was fucking perfect, and I see what he sees, and I think it was a great take. So I'm like, good job. I'm complimenting you. That was great. And then I want to clap back at what he said about why like, the people want him to do more podcasts or be more in his face on his social media every day. And he's like, he was explaining why he doesn't do a podcast every day. And he's like, you got to remain a mystery. You have to, whatever, like, just go listen to his latest, Tim Dillon show episode. But, I was like, oh, fuck. Because I respect him. I just love his opinions, and I love listening to him talk. So I was like, here's the thing. Here's my clap back. Like, I don't need to explain myself and why I'm doing it 7 days a week, other than, like, this is all I'm going to say. I'm doing this to, like, get good at something, because I feel like in my life I've never had a thing I'm really good at. And so in my mind, like, completing a podcast every single day of my life for a year to start is how I'm gonna my way of going about that habit. It's a bad habit I've had in the past with goals, where I set out to do something and then I fail at it, anyways, so yeah. Thought it was interesting because and then I saw there's this guy I follow. Where's my Instagram? Um, Shout out. He's actually from Clubhouse. Shout out D Shoots on Instagram. He posted like a he reposted something D Shoots about like just as a friendly reminder. Here we go. Social media deconditioning. I just kind of felt a little. I started reflecting about myself and how I come on social media. So, and if I'm overdoing it or what the fuck. Okay, anyways, I'm too in my head about this. At the end of the day, it is what it is. I podcast 7 days a week. Take it or leave it. We're gonna do this for a year, and then I might adjust and do like twice a week, once a week. I don't know, just whatever. But this is interesting. So, social media deconditioning. Number one, you don't have to be relatable. This is all opinion, anyways. You don't have to be relatable. You don't have to be so accessible and easy to reach. You don't have to share everything about your life for people to be connected with you. You don't have to have a solid stance on everything. You don't have to have a marketing plan. You don't need social media to grow your business. Well, the last two don't apply to me because I don't give a fuck about like growing a bit, like building a business or having a marketing plan for the show. Like I don't give a fuck. I literally am like the most lazy person about like promoting my show. I don't give a fuck. It's like if you know about it and you like listening to it, great. That's it. I don't care. If you find it and you like it and you listen to me, great, cool. Hi, thank you for being here. I'm glad you like the show. But as far as like growing it, I don't give a fuck. So anyways, but the part where it was like, you don't have to share everything about your life for people to be connected to you. I'm like, that's literally what I do here. But here's the thing. I'm a mystery. Like, I swear, I tell you guys my life story on here. And I'm a mystery. Like, you guys literally don't know 90% of who I am. Like, I know. Well, I know that might be hard to believe because I've pumped out like over 200 episodes and I do this every day, but I swear this is just the surface. Like I don't know. Like there's a fucking reason I don't have a bio on Instagram right now. I just don't want to I don't want people to click my profile and go, "Oh, she's a podcast host." I don't want them to know. I don't want them to know. You got to dig a little deeper. You got to search around on my profile a little bit to figure who I am. I don't like labeling myself. I don't like trying to fucking be showy. I don't give a like I don't know. So anyways, I just wanted to again compliment his take on Clubhouse. I thought that was fucking hilarious, and because I see it. I definitely see it, and also say that the 7 days a week might not be for you, but it's for me, and that's it. Okay, so 5 a.m. Oh shit, I gotta back you up till 2 a.m. 2 a.m. was a barkathon in my apartment complex. This is a typical weekend ordeal when people go out, get fucking barbecued, and then they come home. Barbecued is that for getting high? They get plastered, and then they come home at like 2 a.m. And so they're stomping up the stairs. All the dogs get woken up. They start barking and freaking out. So 2 a.m. was a barkathon, and a body part, no, like my dog, it's almost like it's a video game with him. Like every month a new like what's it called in like with a character in a video game? It's like a new level unlocks in his body, a new skill unlocks. Yeah, like a new skill unlocked last night at 2 a.m. and all of a sudden he was a guard dog. All of a sudden he's freaking the fuck out because the neighbors are coming home, and I've never heard him bark that extreme before. So that's a good sign, and I'm not going to stop him from doing it because I want to know when someone's breaking in. So that's one thing. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. We all live in apartments with dogs. Deal with it. My dog barks because he's here to protect me, and that's it. So I just like to sum everything up today with, and that's it. So that happened. So that's how my day started. Fucking 2 a.m. Yeah, he's barking more often now. He's like, he's figured it out. It's almost like he's like, oh, I can bark, so I'm going to do it all the time. Like anytime the Amazon driver comes, anytime anyone. It's great. So Then at 5 a.m. I was wide awake. It's my new wake up time. Well, 5:30, but I woke up at 5 on a Sunday. Okay. Uh, what did I do? I woke up and then I was like, I bobbed my head around a little bit and I like checked in with my body because I've been sick over the last few days. You know when you're sick and you're like, you wake up and you're like, I hope it's not worse. So I was checking in, taking a second with myself, and I was like, I feel better. This is going to be a good day. It's a Sunday. I'm going to go on a nice long walk with Jimmy, get my day started off right. So yeah, of course, typical Sunday, I drank a fuck ton of coffee and took Jimmy on a walk to the dog park for the first time. And did I do anything before we walked? No, just like coffee. We did the pre-shit before the walk. So what I do is, especially because it was like 6 a.m. by the time I took him out, I just like, I had like the most fugly fucking sweat outfit on. I had like tie-dye sweatpants and my week-old dog walking hoodie that's full of dog hair and random like fecal matter on the sleeves from picking up dog shit. I like threw that on. It's so bad. Like I don't know why I literally I rotate 3 hoodies for my dog walking and I wash them. Here's what happens. They're hanging on the back of my door, and so when I go to do laundry I forget to take them out. And so sometimes they last for like 2 or 3 weeks. But they're only for the times where I temporarily, like I walk out the door to let him pee or poop, and then I quickly come back in. So I'm not like wearing them for extended periods of time. So yeah, we did the pre-shit. I feel like I'm not close enough to the microphone. That's another thing I don't give a fuck about. Like I'm still wearing my $30 Amazon Popstar headset instead of getting one of those nice Shure SM17 fucking sounds like a goddamn fighter jet microphone. That one. I should just upgrade, and I feel like my voice, I will sound so much sexier than this, but like I'm still wearing this shit. I don't care. I like it. I just like the sensation of putting a headset on. I don't know. And like having the little, okay, cool. TMI, no one wants to hear about your weird, like, what is it? I have like a microphone fetish. I don't know. I just sipped out of a plastic straw. Sue me. So, this is actually really good water. See, the water hasn't been tasting good for the last couple days because I haven't had like a good, everything in my mouth just like, it feels weird. I don't think it's COVID, but I just, you know when you're kind of sick and water tastes bad? Today it doesn't, so I'm really enjoying drinking water today. Where was I at? We're going on the walk to the dog park. Okay, so this is the first time we went to this dog park. It's the big one. This is where the big boys play. Jimmy's about 6 months old, so I figured it's time. Let's think. Did we do anything on the way that was fun? No one was really out this early, so that was kind of nice. Or there weren't a lot of dogs there. So we approached the dog park. It's like it reminded me of TSA, like getting into the fucking arena is like you have to go through multiple barriers, so that way if there's like multiple fences so dogs don't escape or whatever, or like it stops them if they do. So we walk in and there were like a bunch of 40-year-old people, or 30s and 40-year-old, no one in my age group, because I was excited. Oh my god, I didn't tell you guys what my fit was. Oh my god. Okay, I got ready for the dog park. Like I perfectly positioned my messy bun so it looked hot. I didn't wear any makeup and I put on my fake glasses. I had pink like tinted chapstick so my lips looked fresh and like nice, but they weren't. It's not like I had makeup. It didn't look like I had makeup on, but my lips looked good. And then I put on, I think I like put on whatever was left on my brushes on my cheeks, like just for some color. And then I wore all of my gold like bad bitch jewelry, like my I have like 3 bracelets I wear, all vintage, and they're all like, one of them's my great grandma's, one of them's my great aunt's, and one of them is a mystery. I don't know where it's from. So I had that going on. I had my rings on, I had my Apple Watch on with my extra. I have this I think it's this vintage Diane von Furstenberg fucking bracelet. I put that on. I showered. I didn't tell you guys. I took like a shower and I did like extra, I did my Brazilian Bum Bum, what's it called, that coconut spray with my vanilla rollerball thing I got, that's like, it makes you smell like a cookie. Like I got ready for the dog park, okay? And I showed up, and this is literally like 6 in the morning on a Sunday. Like, who the fuck am I gonna run into? Not only did I wear the fake nerd glasses with the messy bun, I brought a pair of sunglasses if the sun broke through the clouds, I was ready to put on the pink sunglasses. And Jesus, I was debating an ankle bracelet, and I thought that might be a little bit too much. So anyways, we break through the fucking TSA barriers. We're finally in the dog park, and yeah, it's like 8 dogs and Jimmy, and there was a bunch of it looked like a bunch of rescues, and that, like, I didn't know what they were type of dogs. And then there was a French bulldog, which was really cute. I've shit on those before. I've said they're fucking ugly, and no, the one I saw today was really cute. I shit on the one that the hot neighbor had like months ago. I said, this man is 6'5", and he walks a French bulldog, and he looked like a basketball player. Like, he was hot like that, or like tall and, you know, broad and like built, and then he has this fucking French bulldog. I'm like, that better be his girlfriend's, because that man and that dog do not go together. And I think I talked badly about I said a lot of, I hated on that dog for a minute. I think that was when I used to people watch about my neighbors all the time. And anyways, so Jimmy, in summary, Jimmy was, it was a joke how terrified he was. He was so scared. Like, anytime, or he squealed. Like, anytime a dog came to check him out, he was like, ee! Like, he did the little like crying noise, and no one was being aggressive. He was just freaking out. And then he would jump up on me, and like, he wanted to be held. And so it was fine. All the people were super cool. They were like, you know, yeah, our dogs used to be like that when we first took them here. And, you know, they've eventually figured it out. And so, because I've taken him to the smaller dog parks, this was like the big boy playground. Like, I was expecting pit bulls to be there. I was expecting German shepherds. I was expecting Rottweilers and shit. And they were all medium-sized dogs. They're all about the size of Jimmy, actually. So what I decided is, okay, we did the little meet and greet. He's overwhelmed. He doesn't want to be here right now. He's fucking freaking out. So we walked the perimeter, off leash, no leash, and he just followed me around the perimeter. We got acquainted with the park. I mean, this thing's the size of a fucking pasture. My first instinct when I got in there was, where's the nearest horse, and how can I ride it around this arena? Like, it is the perfect horse riding fucking place. That's like the feeling, like the nostalgia it brought to, like, it was so, like, that's where my brain goes. I'm like, God, I need to ride a horse this year. Like, that's all I want to do. That my only goal this year is to ride a horse again. So yeah, we walked the perimeter. I found a few tennis balls, you know, like the ones that were kind of just already there. We played fetch, and he really got to stretch his legs today because there was a lot of surface area for his little body to run around. Like, normally it's like not like that. If he's on the leash on a walk with me, you know, he's going places, but he's not on his own, just able to run free. So yeah, this is the long fucking story about the dog park today. I'm literally putting you, we're starting out at like 7 a.m. now. Is it 7, 8? Yeah, I was like, we just chilled there for a while and we walked home. I made some more coffee. I don't know. It was Sunday. I chilled. I wasn't on my phone like at all. I think I spent most of my day today reading, planning my week, cleaning, like watched a show. had like a lunch at like 2. I don't know. So let me think if I can add anything to this equation. Oh, I wanted to go. So I have a new idea, or like I had an epiphany, because lately my grocery shopping and my like organization with my food has been so chaotic, where I'm literally fully stocked and then I go to 0 and I don't replace anything. And then like for a couple weekends ago, for 3 days straight, I ordered the same burrito from the same place 3 days in a row, and that's like literally all I had to eat. And then I got like random shit at Trader Joe's the other day. It was like, because I awkwardly went there before work. So I like went there and then I was like, oh, I shouldn't have done this. So I was grabbing all like little bits of everything that nothing goes together. And then now I'm looking at a weird combination in my fridge and I'm like, great. So I really wanted to nail down, or I really wanted to get groceries today and I didn't. But here's my epiphany. I need to write out recipes and shit, and I need to buy food based on those recipes. Like, what I do is I buy a bunch of like, I buy the same things over and over and over again. I know what I like to eat. I always eat this. You know what I mean? I rotate it, but I was like, if I wrote a list out, and if I took some time with this, I'm going to enjoy cooking a lot more. I'm going to have more variety in my diet. Like, I'm going to be, I want to like eat different, like, I want to try new things. Like, I don't know what I've been doing for so long. I'm like on a weird rotation of like fucking bro meals and like, I don't even know what's my like random, like Greek yogurt and berries and shit. Like, I don't know. There's not a lot of spice in my life with my cooking. So one of the things I did today was I wrote out like stuff I like to cook, and then I like picked a few things. And so I think this week I'm gonna go buy just enough for all those meals and just make it for the week and try it out, because I've never really done that before. That seems like a no-brainer, but I bulk buy, or I like stock up on a bunch of like my freezer's full of meat all the time, and then I just like replace eggs and almond milk and like vegetables, and like that's about it. But I don't like make recipes. Okay. So yeah, that happened today. Oh, I did like a self-care Sunday too. Like I took the back edge of a hair clip. This is so fucking hillbilly, but I took the back edge of a hair clip and decided that this is going to scrape off my blackheads. So I scraped all I literally was like, okay, if I steam my face enough, if I get my pores open enough, this edge will do it. And I know it will, because I've seen, oh my, it's so perfect. I'm holding it right now. Here's a little ASMR. Hair clip opening sound. I used to put these on my fingers and I would pretend they were fake nails. Like I don't know. I'd also do that with paper clips as a little girl. Like, I don't know. I was crazy. So nothing's changed. I decided, yeah, this is a good edge, because I've seen like when people get facials, they have that like scraper tool, and I'm like, it's basically the same thing. This literally, I've had this clip. This is one of those clips that has been with me since like high school, and I don't know where, like, it's one of those things, like, I don't even know where I got it, but it's always with me. So yeah, I spent some time on my face. I did a little facial. I did a little lactic acid, or a BHA, AHA peel, like fried my face off, my skin. I only do that like once a week, if that. And then I did my toes. Yeah, and then tonight I'm gonna do my like full shower, like hair, what's it called? Shave, everything. So, by the way, I'm wearing toe separators. Again, I found them. It took me, that was a big chunk of my afternoon. Like, I probably spent 45 minutes looking for my toe separators, because I'm like, whenever I wear these consistently, I feel like my posture is better. I feel like my feet feel better. It's like when you separate your toes, your toes in your hands, or your feet in your hands, are basically the same. And as someone with, I pronate with my feet, pronate a little bit or a lot, depending on, it's all, it's all in the eye of the beholder. I don't like to body shame my feet and say they are super pronate. I just say they pronate. People's pronation varies. This is when I knew, I can't say, well, it's so in the past. When I worked with have I ever told my Antonio Brown story? He has flat feet. And I was doing footage of his feet one time, slow motion footage, and I was like, I think I've told this story before. Anyways, I was looking at his feet in the fucking camera, and I'm like, they're flat, and you're the number one wide receiver in the NFL? What the fuck? I don't give a shit that I'm like, so all of this talk about, you have to, like, I feel like go back and listen to old episodes. I always say that. Or, like, you have to, like, read between the lines. If you followed me for a while, or if you can, like, stalk me back, you'll kind of know why I was like, oh, this is a bunch of bullshit. A little bit. Not a bunch of bullshit, but, like, it's not the end of the world if your feet pronate. Is that the right word? Yeah, they, like, kind of, your arches are lower than, like, a super high arch. It's not the end of the world. So, anyways, when I wear toe separators, my toes get, I can, like, they spread out, and then they get used to being, like, in that position, and then I like grip the ground better, because so anyways, good talk. Where was I? Oh yeah, I'm just talking about Sunday. My jasmine rice smells so good. There's nothing better than that smell. When you have jasmine rice in the rice cooker, it smells so good. I love the smell of rice in the air. It's better than lighting a candle sometimes. Actually, the combination of like oh my god. Imagine this. A Bath and Body Works, like, fall candle, like the leaves candle, combined with something in the oven, a cobbler in the oven, a fucking peach cobbler in the oven, and rice in the rice cooker, like, and then maybe like a beef stew on the stove. Holy shit. It's like you're at your mom's house. That's what I'm trying to, like, make you feel something right now. Did anyone feel anything when I said that? God damn it. I love fall, man. I love fall, and I love, am I missing home? Because, see, whenever I'm home, it's like a vibe. It's like the Pacific Northwest. It's rainy. It's, like, gloomy. And then my mom's always in the kitchen baking some great food, or, like, baking, like, cobblers and pies. And then there's, like, a big fucking prime rib going, and there's a lot of, like, candles going. Everything's just, like, fuzzy and warm and cozy. I love that shit. There's nothing like your mom's house. Oh yeah. Oh, shout out mom. Holy shit. I just talked about my mom, and it's Mother's Day. I did that. I didn't do that on purpose. It just kind of came out, roll off the tongue, because I have a great mom, and it's worth talking about. Like, one of my joys in life is being in her kitchen and hanging out. So, where am I at? I get my peaches out in Georgia. Do I have any, like, gossip? Oh, I know. I feel like we know where the rocket landed. The Chinese rocket. I saw. Oh, and then I have an update on SNL and Doge. Fuck. Okay, I have to talk about SNL, Doge, and the rocket. Then I'm gonna end the episode. Jonathan McDowell on Twitter. What's his latest update? I think it went off, or it landed somewhere in the Indian Ocean. He tweeted something like, "That's a wrap." God, he tweets like 500 tweets a day. He's like the guy everyone's following with the rocket updates. He said, "So that's a wrap. Object 48275, the core stage from the Changzheng," I don't know how to say it, Changzhong, fuck. I'm not going to pronounce it right. I'm not even going to try. I don't speak Chinese, but the core, Object 48275, the core stage from the Changzhong 5B number Y2, launched on April 29th, re-entered over the Indian Ocean near the Maldives at about 0214 UTC May 9th. Excuse me. Nice to note that the time was indeed very close to the middle of the prediction window. So she's here, bitch. She landed. She's in the fucking ocean probably. I mean, there isn't any breaking news like it hit a fucking city. So I don't think it took out, which is crazy. Like, I mean, people are saying you have like a low chance of being hit, but like someone could have, like a city, like it could have hit land. It could have, and it could have hit like people. That would be crazy. So yeah, let's talk about Doge. Let's talk about SNL. Basically, like when May Musk said, "I hope it's not Dogecoin," like the gift or something for Mother's Day from him, like in the first monologue in the very beginning of SNL, like of the show. Jesus, Chaplin, just fucking get it straight. During the opening monologue, May Musk said something along the lines of, I don't know word for word, but like she hopes she doesn't get Dogecoin as a gift for Mother's Day, and people are saying that that's what it like that wasn't good for Doge because it made it sound like it's a negative thing. And then when Elon didn't explain what it was, and he was like avoiding the explanation of what Doge is, it's like it's a cryptocurrency. It's a digital currency. Like he wasn't really saying much about it there. And then the final part, was it when he was the Wario man? I don't know, long story short, when he was acting his little skits out, Doge was going up, and then as soon as he got off stage or went to commercial, it tanked, and then it kept tanking. And I feel like also Robinhood wasn't allowing people to sell, or like I don't know, there are some weird issues going on between like the price on Robinhood was like, it would be like 53 cents, and then Webull would be like 57. Like there's some weird delays like that. What's it at right now? 56. Yeah, I don't think people expected to sell off like that during SNL. I think it was kind of a flop. I think everyone had like high expectations that it was gonna fucking go, and it didn't. But like everyone was like, oh, it's gonna go to $1 this weekend. I honestly think it still will at some point this year, but I think it's safe to say it'll go to $1, but by the end of the year. But who knows? Ethereum's doing great. I don't know. Are you guys even investing in crypto, or like do you give a fuck? I'm in Bitcoin and Doge, and that's it. And I don't know. I feel like I don't know it's like now. How would I describe what people are doing now with crypto? And like I want to compare it to something that we did in the past. It's kind of like when everyone, I don't know why this makes sense in my head because it's literally not even close to the same thing, but when everyone started signing up for Facebook or like MySpace, like when everyone started putting a profile together, it's like now everyone's like, and what I mean by that is just like your everyday fucking people are getting into crypto. It's not like a niche thing, or like it's not like a thing for, it's not like a exclusive or like a secretive thing. It's like it's available to the masses, and the masses are fucking capitalizing on this opportunity. I don't know, with the cryptocurrency market. So fucking that's what it is. And I don't know what I even think about it. I'm just like, I think my biggest fear with it is when people are fearful, be greedy. What the fuck is the Warren Buffett quote? No, my whole mindset with it is like, look, I think it's inevitable that we're gonna move to digital currency at some point, and I don't want to be that loser who's like, or not loser, that person who's like, I don't get it, it's fucking stupid, what the fuck, digital currency. I don't want to like look back or in 10 years and go, oh, I wish I would have done that. I wish I would have started investing in it. So that's why I'm doing it now. When you're in my age group, I think it's okay to be a little bit like risky with your money like that, or not you can take more risks when you're young. So I'm definitely doing that. So what did I cover? The rocket. I talked about Bitcoin, or excuse me, not Bitcoin, sorry. like scratching my head. Like, what did I just say? Elon, SNL, and oh, I should tell you what my opinion is on his performance. Like, fucking awkward, but like in a good way, in an Elon way. Like he was kind of like I love his awkward pauses because it's so him. And I think my favorite, I think the Mario Brothers or the Wario Man was like the best one. Well, honestly, they weren't all that. SNL isn't all that. It's not. I don't watch it any. Like I don't. I used to watch it a lot, and I don't anymore. But I didn't. I wasn't like floored by any of the skits. I don't know. So I really wish he just went off about Doge and said that Tesla's gonna start fucking accepting Doge. Like, imagine, like, you can buy a car now. If he said that, dude, the Doge would have probably shot up, yeah, immediately to $1 or some shit. But anyways, it was fun. I don't think, yeah, like Miley was a very small part of Miley Cyrus is barely in it, and that other guy, who I don't even know who he is. Let me find that out. There's a guy I'm seeing all over TikTok that all the little girls are in love with now, and I have no clue who he is. Pete Davidson? Is that his name? Why do I literally see his face all the time now, and I'm like, who's this new person? He's an American comedian? Okay, that's what the Google says. Peter Michael Davidson is an American comedian, actor, writer, and producer. He is a cast member on Saturday Night Live. Yeah, I have seen him. I recognize it. You know, it's the type of thing where I recognize his face, but I haven't seen it in a while, and all of a sudden he's everywhere. Like, he was, didn't he host the Jake Paul fight? Like, he was the MC type dude for that? I don't know. Who is Pete Davidson? I need more information. What disease does Pete Davidson have? Top Google search. Oh, he has Crohn's. Okay. Looking back at IMDb. That's what I want to see. I just have no concept of like him or like what he does. A comedian and actor. Okay, we saw that. 1975. Oh, that's when SNL started in 1975. He's from New York. Okay, blah blah blah. What are his like accolades here? So we got. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to look if on his list here to see if I recognize or if I remember him from anything. The Real Bros. He was in The Real Bros of Simi Valley. I don't. It's probably why I recognize his face. Like, I watched that. What Men Want. Is there, like, a big movie that I've seen that I guess his thing is Saturday Night Live. And here's something, a TV. Oh, is this the new? Oh, I bet this is why all the ladies love him. There's a new Netflix series. Or TV series, I don't know if it's on Netflix, called The Freak Brothers. And this is a 2020 thing. So I bet that's why he's hot right now. Because that's a 2020 TV series. I just said that, but what is it called? The Freak, I had to look it up. The Freak Brothers? He's like an it boy right now, and I keep seeing him, and I don't know who, like, I don't like my brain. This is the thing. This is why I'm looking this up right now and actually like doing some Google searches on him. I've probably come across his face on social media like 50 times since, I don't know, like in the last few months. Like, he's everywhere. And I'm like, my brain is like, like, why are you relevant? Like, who are you? Like, that's what I sometimes with people that are like, especially now that I'm like not 19 and like I'm not like there's these young like TikTok people that are late teens, early 20s that are like hot and relevant, and I like know about some of them, but I don't know, there's these stragglers that I'm confused by. And so The Freak Brothers. What's this show? Is it a cartoon? He's literally like not. It's a cartoon, so his face isn't in it. I don't know. Maybe is he like an Instagram boy? Like, let me look his profile. God, I was barely on Instagram today. I'm proud of myself. Feels good. I don't give a fuck about your story, and I hope you don't give a fuck about. Stop watching my story. It's the same shit different day with every. Think about it. Like, if you unfollow someone and then you refollow them in a year, it's literally the same thing. You're gonna see some coffee photos, some scenic views of the ocean, like. But for whatever reason, we're like. Unless, I guess if they're your friends, it's different. But, like, for random people you follow, like myself, like, you don't even fucking know me that well. Like, what are you doing? Like, honestly, live your life. Stop watching other people's lives. Like, I don't think it's... Or super limit it. Like, I think we all kind of do it in a way for ourselves. We post because, I don't know, we like to see ourselves, like, living life and putting our best foot forward every day. So it's, like, fun to snap a little Insta story. But... I don't know. It's not going to change your life. I think it's just going to like suck your time, or it's going to waste your time. Oh god, there's a shooting. Dude, San Diego's been fucking on one lately. Every time I check this Fox 5 San Diego Instagram, there's always like a fire, a shooting, someone drowned, a car crash, a fucking... What was the other crazy thing? A boat went over, capsized. Yeah, I never found out the deal with that. I should look at the follow-up story. Who was I was gonna look up Pete Davidson. Sorry, Pete Davidson. Is this a joke? Wait, no. Why does his profile have 17k followers? Davidson. He's... What the fuck? Is this fake? Is this a fan account? This is not his profile. No, it's not. He's more famous than this. What the fuck? How do I find his profile on Instagram? I literally typed in... Is that his name? Pete David. Sorry, I'm being annoying. If you don't give a shit about this guy, I'm sorry. This is probably annoying. But I'm just trying to find answers to my questions here. On a Sunday evening. Pete Davidson. Followed by Snoop Dogg, and he has 17k followers. Oh, fan page. Based and not shared. I don't get it. I'm so lost. He's a mystery man. Good for him. Like, I like... See? That's what you gotta do. That just... You know what? I love when an episode does that. It all comes back home to what I said in the beginning. There's an example of a man who's a mystery to me, and he's hard to figure out. And that's... I feel like a good thing. That's like... I think it's good to... In a world where everyone's like me and they share their fucking story... Like, I'm literally talking on a microphone about my life 7 days a week. In a world where people are doing that now because they feel like... And that other part, or that other thing I read about, that's how people feel like they... That's like the way to connect to people, is to be vulnerable, share your story, all that shit. In a world where everyone's on that train, don't do that and remain a mystery. It's kind of like Little Huddy, too. Little Huddy's a mystery to me, too. Like, there's a few characters online that are famous, and I'm so confused. More than a few. There's, like, well, yeah, a lot of, especially, like, God, these TikTokers are not it. It's like Walmart Kardashians, man. These famous TikTokers are, like, I'm sick of looking at them. I'm gonna say it. They're not cute. Why do we have to obsess over... Okay, I'm gonna say it, and it's gonna sound so... This is so bad to say, but like star quality, the it factor, like, it doesn't... It's literally, like, dead. It doesn't exist. Like, these people are... I'm talking about, like, your Dixies, your Charlies, your Addisons, like, those kind of TikTokers. Like, that are famous all of a sudden. It's like, I don't want them to be blasted all in my face now with new music and billboards all over the fucking cities, and like they're on the red carpet and they're hosting events, and now apparently Addison's gonna sing at the Super Bowl next year. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's like I want a high quality celebrity. I want to look at a high quality. I want to look at a star. I want to look at a Michael Jackson, man. I want to look at someone who's got it. Of Michael Jordan and Michael Jackson, like, they're undoubtable. They're just, and now it's so different with celebrity and being famous. Like, you fucking have 100 million followers on TikTok, so now and you have your own drink at Dunkin' Donuts, or you get your own drink at Dunkin' Donuts. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't get it. I mean, I get it, but I don't. Just like frustrated. Because here's the thing. I'm like, I hope. I don't know. Like, the old Hollywood like thing is kind of dead. It definitely is dead. Like, that type of vibe when you think of celebrity and fame, because now everyone's famous. I just hope that like we don't continue this behavior as a society and like make these people famous, because like they're, I don't know, maybe we're into regular people now that I guess it's talent. It's talent to be consistent at posting TikToks, and it's talent to be a good dancer. Like, I'll give them that. And to be positive and tweet nice things. Like, I literally looked at Dixie's Instagram the other day, and I swear every time I check it, it's like all caps. Love you guys so much. I'm so grateful for you guys. Like, everyone's just like so positive and like wholesome, and it's good, I guess. But to me, if I was their age, I would be like, why is this? It's like a random girl in high school is just like obnoxiously famous. And I'm like, why are we focusing on this person and this family now and this, like, I don't know. And I just don't understand the whole, like, why was Addison hanging out with the Kardashians? Like, her PR people are fucking on it. Like, there's got to be a small army working with her, because like, what the fuck? Do you know what I mean though? Like, why did they just, it's like they got like blown up, and then now they're they're the it people, they're the A-listers, they're the fucking stars. And like, when they were putting the belt around Jake at the fight, I was like, this just looks so like awkward. Like, I was uncomfortable seeing the D'Amelios and who was the other person there, and like it looked like one of their friends or something. I don't know. And also, like, it's Jake Paul and his fight. I guess that makes sense. It's like a bunch of YouTube people there and internet people there, so I guess that made sense. If it was if it was like a fucking McGregor fight and Dixie D'Amelio was putting the belt around him, like, what I'm saying, if it was like that caliber, like that kind of thing. Not to take away from Jake Paul's ability to fucking, undeniable ability to fucking knock people out. Shout out Jake Paul. But like, to me, it'd be like watching. So here you have your superstar Conor McGregor winning his fight, and then you have a like, it's like a, how would I describe the vibe of like the D'Amelio sister? It's just like a Walmart Kardashian. I'm just gonna say it. Like, someone who's like, who are like, no, literally, if I was Conor McGregor and I was getting the belt put on by her, I'd be like, who the fuck are you? Like, literally, like, I know that sounds terrible and mean. I'm being a mean girl right now, but like, I'm just saying it like I see it. And I know, back to that fucking quote I read earlier, you don't have to share all of your opinions or whatever it said, or like, you don't have to tell people all your opinions and everything you think. But I don't know, I wish more people, sometimes I really wish people, or like, I'm trying to, I want people to be more real and just like raw and I want people to be less sensitive, and I think people need straight talk and real, they need, yeah, like, I'm not gonna fucking cookie cut or fluff coat, what's it called? I'm not gonna sugarcoat shit and make it sound better than, like, oh my god, that was iconic when they put the belt around, like, oh my god, iconic, the D'Amelio sisters, iconic at the fight, oh my god, iconic. Like, no, I'm not gonna be a fake bitch and say that. I think it was fucking stupid, and I don't get why they're famous, and I'll stand by that. And I wish them the best. I wish them the best, honestly, on their fame journey. I feel like it's gonna, take its course, and they're gonna evolve to be whatever they're gonna be. And but I don't get why they're stars. Like, I don't get what's going on. Like, personalities, where are they? They don't have one. Go listen to a fucking interview or a fucking YouTube. Like I think Vogue did a thing with Dixie, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Is this for real? Like, I have zero hope for this country. If this is what these like, this is not a role model. This is not an interesting person. This is like literally a slice of cheese talking, and it was so hard to watch. And I did it because I was curious. This is another yeah, I was in like a phase at first, like TikTokers. I was like following their shit on YouTube a little bit. I was like trying to figure out who they were, and fucking A. It must be, you know what it is? It tracks, because here's why. All of these kids, all of these Gen Z, like, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21-year-old kids are addicted to their social media, addicted to their phones. They've grown up with the fucking apps and like Instagram profiles and shit in their face, like, or phones in their face for so long. Like, it makes sense they don't really have a unique, like, dynamic, they don't have a lot of character, and like, I don't know, because everyone's just, you know what it is? It's like with Dixie, and I don't know why I keep name dropping and literally saying I don't think this is good to do. Just like calling someone out, saying their name and talking a little bit of shit. But I feel like there's an example of someone who might have, if social media wasn't a thing in her life, and she didn't have a phone and a TikTok and a lifestyle of, like all the other kids growing up in that kind of time, I think there's she's like an example. Like, how would she have evolved and like turned out personality wise? That'd be an interesting, they should do that. But like, that'd be actual, it'd have to be voluntary. Someone would have, like, twins would have to volunteer to do that. At like age 12, I want 2 twin girls, identical twins, to go in 2 different directions. I want one of them to have, I want one of them to go into the on the Instabaddie route, Instabaddie TikToker, like social media addict route, and I want the other one to, like, not really give a fuck about it, like literally maybe not even have it, and then she's like she reads books, and she might like, and she's just in the moment more, and like living life, and she's, I don't know, not on her phone all the time. I don't know how you do that, but do you know what I mean? I'm like, it's killing personality, these fucking phones are. And that's why I'm like, I'm grateful that I grew up where I've seen both sides, and I built my character. All this shit comes from my childhood. I think it does. I always had to, I was always called, I think in my role in the family was like, I was always the peacemaker. I was always the peacemaker whenever there was a shitstorm happening. I was always trying to like make peace, make everything good, make people feel good, like everything's good, and then also I think my personality and it developed in high school a lot, where I figured out that people would pay attention to me, and I could be friends with the popular people if I could make them like laugh and have a good time. And I figured out, like, if I was just awkward and said weird shit, people would start laughing, and that literally was all I like figured. I was like, oh, like, I don't have to like sound good. Like, the fact I don't sound good and I say wacky shit is why they like me. Especially like when I'd raise my hand in class. The teacher would call me and I say some stupid shit and everyone start laughing and they would like be off their fucking chair and I'd be like, I'm literally asking a serious question. I'm actually like, here's the thing, it was so innocent. It wasn't even intentional, and that's why I'm like, I don't even know where it comes from sometimes. I'm like, this is just who I am. I'm not putting effort into anything right now. Like, I'm just talking. Maybe it's just, yeah, I think a lot of times you can just go, well, that's just who I am. You know, the D'Amelios are the D'Amelios. That's just who they are. And I can wish and want all day long that our it girls have a little more going on with the personality, but it's just not the case. It's not the case. They can dance. They can fucking dance. I'll give them that. And I need to end the episode. My rice is, I think it's done. Yep, the warming light is on. I still don't know who the fuck Pete Davidson is, and that's going to be annoying, but someone DM me. Who's Pete? Who are you? Who are you? What do you do? Why are you? I don't know. Like, I keep seeing him. All right. Happy Sunday. Happy Mother's Day. Thanks for hanging out. And if you like the episode, I haven't even asked for this or asked you guys to review the podcast in a while. But if you like what you're listening to, go ahead and leave a review on the Apple Podcast app. It helps me out and it helps people find out more about the show. Like if you write a little synopsis on like, oh, every time I'm in my car, I play this show and it will. Like the other day, a guy told me he works in LA and he drives like from San Diego to LA, which is a fucking like kill yourself, like literally kill yourself. Like I would rather die than have to do that every day. Or I don't know how often he does it, but he says that like basically this podcast gets him through it. And so like that kind of stuff is really, it's sweet to read and it's really cool. And then it like helps people when they find the podcast, like learn about the show. So yeah, if you could write a review or leave me 1 through 5 stars on the Apple Podcast app, that'd be great. And yeah, I'm just going to end it there. I hope you had a great weekend. And yeah, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Okay, bye.